Ah! 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 I'm TurboCal, you're not, and the topic of interest today, the PlayStation 4, or as I like to call it, the powerhouse console. And I'm gonna make it known right now that I'm not saying it's better than the Xbox One, but from my point of view and experience, if I was given a choice between the two, I'd know exactly what to choose. PC, obviously. I guess there's just something about Sony. It's most likely because I grew up playing the PlayStation and PlayStation 2, though my older brother had a PS3, but I only ever played it a handful of times. In my opinion, Sony has the best console exclusives. I'll be honest, I love Halo and Gears of War. Heck, we even owned an original Xbox, and Halo 2 was a game that I'd play most frequently, because Halo Combat Evolved sucks. That's just my opinion, please don't kill me. But with this said, I'd take Crash Bandicoot and Spyro any day. After all, they're... Oh wait, those two have been dead for a while now. Well... Ooh, I just got a text message. Well, I mean, I love Ratchet and Clank, even though I've only played the first two. Okay, God of War, great series, truly exhibits how amazing Sony's consoles are. However, there's only one game available for Sony consoles that is one of the greatest games I've ever played, made by the company that brought us Jak and Daxter, and more importantly, Crash Bandicoot. Now look, I'm not saying Crash is better than Jak and Daxter, I'm just saying that it's older and it's more important. See? In case you're stupid, I'm talking about Naughty Dog. And the game in question is the one, the only... The Last of Us. The Last of Us. This one. Originally developed for the PS3 back in 2013, and recently remastered for the PS4 in 2014, The Last of Us is truly one of Naughty Dog's most career-defining moments. And I'm gonna tell you why. Why, oh why. I'm gonna tell you why. Why, oh why. Where do I begin with such a fine piece of art, exquisitely crafted by an otherwise amazing game developer? Well, we should begin at the foundation of said art. The story. Story-wise, The Last of Us plays things simple and keeps everything easy to understand. Also, I will quell your suspicions right now. This is a spoiler-free video, since giving anything away is an injustice to the game, and it's a dick move. Seriously. All the people that spoiled Star Wars for me, go to hell. I hate you. You control this guy, Joel, as you travel across the United States with this young girl, Ellie, searching for a radical freedom fighter group known as the Fireflies. And that's pretty much the spoiler-free version of what's happening. What, did you expect more? No. Okay, to be fair, it's not a happy journey, because that would be dumb. It'd be very dumb. Like, come on. Really? You think it's gonna be easy? It's called The Last of Us for a reason. It's not the jazzy bus. The jazzy bus. It'd be a pretty cool game. Oh my god! Something just... Oh my god, I think I just swallowed something. I think I swallowed a bug. When you're not exploring decrepit cities and condemned buildings, you're fighting the infected, who are kind of like zombies, but not really, in the sense that they're not undead and trying to eat... Bacon! 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 Okay, I'm pretty sure that zombies don't eat bacon. They eat brains. Idiot. See these? Zombie just isn't a correct term. Slap the label infected on them and we'll all have a merry time. Think of it this way. Instead of dying and being reanimated, they've sort of been infected with the Ouroboros virus from Resident Evil 5. That's the easiest way I can explain this. Also, am I the only person that enjoyed that game? It honestly doesn't matter though, since most of the game you'll be avoiding other hostile survivors. And just being honest, I hate these guys more than those stupid poison head crabs from Half-Life. Oh my god! Let's be honest, in most video games today, you really don't care about whoever you're playing as or anybody around you. I mean, hell, Assassin's Creed wants you to care so much about the people around you that if you kill someone, you're penalized.
So I must ask the question, where are we going as a species? In there, I tell you, the poop chute.
But this game right here, The Last of Us, just in case anyone thought I was talking about this, makes you feel emotion for the pixelated people around you. It's gotta be the writing. I mean, whoever wrote the lines for the characters in this game deserves a pat on the back and an early copy of Half-Life 3, because these two, along with other characters in the game, act like real human beings. And I'm not talking about caring like,
That's Lewis's farm.
no, not Lewis's farm! What are we gonna do without Lewis? No, it's nothing like that. The game legitimately wants you to care about Ellie. So Naughty Dog had the brilliant idea of giving the characters in the game actual character. You know, if that makes any sense. Like, we're talking about giving them personality. Let's look at it this way. Ellie has a great sense of humor and is incredibly wise beyond her years. There's a part when you're scavenging for supplies and end up inside of this music shop. Ellie goes over these records and starts sorting through them and expresses how she thinks it's sad that there isn't anyone around to listen to them anymore. This is an actual emotion. She legitimately feels bad for this music that required time and care to be made, and it doesn't even get listened to anymore. Or this part when she plays darts for the first time. How is that not the most adorable thing ever? But let's focus on the real star of the production, Joel. You know, I gotta give credit to him. Poor guy's lost everything. I honestly can't imagine living in the world that we are today, only have it disappear because people are turning into bloodthirsty monsters. This is actually a perfect character trait though, as it allows Joel to converse with Ellie on how life used to be. And let me tell you, the characters in this game have a great sense of humor.
Did everyone have boats back then?
I had a 60-foot yacht.
Really?
No.
Looking back after playing, I can honestly say that The Last of Us isn't just any run-of-the-mill zombie survival horror game. Instead, it's a story of coming to love someone who has lost everything. Also, Joel is voiced by Troy Baker, who voiced these guys, so I'm just gonna put that out there. I do have to say something though. The infected are pretty boring. For the most part, they're all the same and have nothing special about them. I really hate to say this, but honesty is the best policy, and I just don't... Except for those guys. Clickers are horrifying. Seriously, whenever one of them shows up, things go from... straight to... There's something I still have to address though, the combat. Now, I've never shot a gun in my life, except for a BB gun, but I'd imagine it's not exactly easy. Most video games look like it's as easy as wiping your ass, but seriously it isn't. This is done so well in The Last of Us. Look, you may have an arsenal of weapons ranging from a bow and arrow to a freaking flamethrower, but you're nothing if you can't aim properly. Every time you have to shoot somebody, it's an event, and I can't help but get nervous whenever I'm caught in a standoff. And if you run out of ammo, you're screwed. Don't even think of running towards whoever is attacking you, because you are going to die. Hand-to-hand combat's not going to help you that much either, since most enemies come in groups and will just pummel you. However, if charging in head-on isn't your favorite thing, you can act like Solid Snake and take out everyone quietly. But there's a problem here too. Some areas in the game require you to be detected by enemies to move on, all because Joel told Ellie to make every shot count! Yeah, it isn't exactly Metal Gear, but this isn't that big of an issue. On a side note, in terms of looks, this is one of the best looking games I have ever played. It looked great on the PlayStation 3, and this PS4 remaster makes everything look better. 1080p, 60 FPS, amazing. Honestly, there's not much left for me to talk about since I'd probably end up wandering into spoiler territory and spilling the beans on something. The Last of Us is an amazing game. Play it. Cool.
You simple fool.
Boots, did you just talk? Oh my god, this is amazing! Just wait till...
Are a bitch.
Whoa, did you just swear?
I'm going to murder you in your sleep. You piece of shit.